The time has come for this cookie!
Hi guys, this is Cookie coming to you from Kingdom 417 with your commonly asked questions and answer guide. For our first stop, we'll be looking at the two dragons, the red dragon versus the fire dragon, and which is better. I'm just going to plainly say it like this: there is no which is better. There is what one dragon offers versus what the other dragon offers. First, we'll be looking at the fire dragon's two skills, the one that increases your damage and the other one that increases your damage reduction. And next we'll be looking at the red dragon, and the reason why the red dragon is used. The red dragon has a defensive damage and defensive damage taken skill just as the fire dragon, with just a little bit less. However, the red dragon has the hospital capacity. So now when someone says which dragon is best, it really comes down to what do you want to use. Do you have really high hospital capacity? So then use the fire dragon. If you have low hospital capacity, use the red dragon. Here's what my hospital capacity is at with the red dragon equipped. And to answer any follow-up questions that I would normally receive, that I was in support mode, no. As you can see, I'm active in combat mode, and my support mode is not active at all. I have 3 combat tabs, 1 development tab, and then 1 support tab. Next, we'll be looking at the level 39 Dragon Glass. And many commonly asked question is it best for defense or offense? I set my glass up for defense, and these are the stats of what it looks like and what it could possibly look like if you roll a very high level glass. As you can see here, the offense and defense are equal at 30%, so therefore you can make this glass an offensive or defensive glass. It does not really matter. What really matters is, are you an offensive leader or you're a defensive player? The next commonly asked question, and is quite often asked, is what formation is the best formation? The answer is simple. There is no best formation. The formation centers around your stats, heroes use, dragon skills. Formations are also determined by the people who join your rallies, such as if they copy the exact formation as you, so therefore your stats should all be on an equal level. And then upon looking at my screen, as you can see, I'm using low levels and high level troops. This is called attack layering, and that is for a whole nother discussion. So now the next question is going to be, what's offensive layering? Offensive layering is your lower level troops are part of your higher level troops formation, and therefore your lower level troops will die first before your higher level troops. Here you will see I have different formations, different setups, and different amount of troops needed to be used. So therefore there is no perfect formation. It is based on what the need is and what the situation is going on. Here is a perfectly executed formation, timing and setting for where we caught someone off guard and not online. So next we'll be talking about the non-rally defensive stats. Non-rally defensive stats take place during a rally and a solo attack against your castle and your castle alone. Well, what does that mean? It means exactly this. Anything outside of your castle, these particular stats do not work. So therefore your non-rally defensive stats work when someone attacks your castle directly. This question right here is quite often asked and answered. So I just would like to let everyone know this is what the results are. There is a defensive version of this and an offensive version of this. So this next segment is going to be on the Mineral Vein book. The Mineral Vein book is quite oftenly asked and then quite oftenly answered incorrectly. As you enter the Mineral Vein book, you will click on any one of the tabs and it will tell you here in the details. In order for these stats to apply, you must 1. Research this, 2. Enter the Mineral Vein, 3. Capture the fortress that's related to the Mineral Vein book that you are researched into. So if you wish to increase any one of your stats, you must capture the fortresses and at the same time have these technologies researched. This is just part 1 of the commonly asked questions, and here are the answers video. Please look out for part 2 later on. If there's any further questions, please leave it in the comments.